No. Okay. I swear with that orange shade, I look like Naruto when he's in sage mode. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Janine. If you've been here before, welcome back. How you doing? So today we have a Get Ready With Me Naruto edition. So we're gonna be reacting to Naruto memes while I get ready. So if you wanna see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay guys, let's get started. So I already primed my face and did my brows off camera because that takes a while and I don't want this video to be any longer than what it needs to be. So we are now going to cover my dark spots. I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer in 410. This is my favorite concealer. I don't have much left. I'm gonna look at the first meme. If you notice, I have an Itachi phone case because Itachi is one of my favorite characters. Let's get started. Oh, also, disclaimer, if you haven't watched Naruto, or if you're watching it and you don't like spoilers, I don't think you should watch this video. Just letting you know, because I know for a fact there's gonna be spoilers. So we're gonna start off with the infamous hated person, Danzo. Danzo, the a-hole of the Hidden Leaf. You see Danzo, right? And you see that he passed a note to somebody and it says, "I like your eyes." And then you see Shisui at the bottom, he's pissed off. And then the next meme that you see up is they put Danzo's face where Squidward is and it says Sharingan. And then you see Itachi has the face, they put the Itachi face over SpongeBob and it says, "You like Sharingans, don't you, Danzo?" If you guys don't know, Danzo is probably the most hated person in Naruto. So he was one of the reasons why Itachi had killed the Uchiha clan members. Him and Sasuke actually got into a fight after he found out what Danzo did to Itachi, once he found the real truth about what happened with Itachi, because Sasuke used to hate his brother until he found out what really happened. Danzo was the worst. He supposedly, his mind was for the village, but he wasn't for the village. He was selfish. I'm going to just blend this out. Now that we're done putting the concealer on, we're going to actually put foundation on. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in 410. I think I only need about 2 pumps. And we're going to put that all over our face. And I'm going to get the next set of memes right now. It says, "When your friend makes a Naruto reference, my ninja." Whenever I see somebody who talks about Naruto, I'm like, you get me. You understand. You understand why it's such a good show. And another meme. Let me just blend this in first. I want to do the ones about Orochimaru. Now this one had me cracking up. They have a picture of Orochimaru and then they have a picture of Trump's wife, Melania, I think that's her name. And they made her look like him. And I'm like, they actually do look alike. It's kind of creepy. So the first part says 1998, 10 years old. 2013, still 10 years old. So they're talking about Pokemon. Then at the bottom they said, you see Orochimaru said, "Teach me your jutsu," or "Please teach me your jutsu." This is the last Orochimaru meme. It says, "I must have the Uchiha power." And you see it has Orochimaru's face. And then you see the little kids running, "You'll never have it." So with Orochimaru, he has created a jutsu where he can live pretty much forever. But he needs a body every 3 years, I believe it is. So he wanted to have a Uchiha body for the longest. He tried with Itachi, but Itachi wasn't having it. So then he tried with Sasuke, and he was almost successful. But Sasuke turned at the last minute and just tried to kill him. So that didn't work out in his favor. He just looks creepy. Do you see him? So we are just setting our face real quick before we move on. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. I'm gonna go and highlight a little bit. But let me look for the next meme. So these memes, these two that you see up, I thought these were kind of funny with Shikamaru. So if you don't know Shikamaru, he uses shadows. He's part of the Nara clan, and with the Nara clan, they use shadows as their jutsus. So they use their shadows to attack people, their shadows can grab people, their shadows can make people paralyzed so they can't move. The way Shikamaru's face is like, yeah. I just thought that meme was kind of funny. So we're gonna finish highlighting real quick. Go! Why do we all do this? Whenever we gotta blend underneath our eyes or put mascara on, I swear I always. Okay guys, so we're done blending our highlight. And now we're going to set that with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Let's go on to the next set of memes. So I'm gonna set underneath my eyes while I read this one. When you arrive to pick up your girl for a date and her family is sitting on the porch, you see that it is the members of the Akatsuki. Every single one of them were badasses. So the members of the Akatsuki, there's Itachi, who's my favorite. There's Deidara, Nagato, there's the black Zetsu and the white Zetsu. I guess you could say that they're one person. There's Conan. Wait, what's her name? Conan? Yeah, I think it's Conan. Who else? Did I say Nagato already? Did I say Nagato? Oh, Nagato, if I already said it. Okay, let me do it all over because I gotta remember. Okay, so it's Itachi, right? Deidara, Nagato, Conan, Zetsu, the black Zetsu, white Zetsu. I think it's Kakazu. Yeah. Hiden, Kisame, Sasori, and Obito. Those are the members of the Akatsuki. I mean, for the most part, they had different members, but they had died off. For like Orochimaru, he was part of the Akatsuki, but he left to be a scientist. But it's just funny because that's how it really be. We're looking at you up and down like, who you? World Star Hip Hop had posted a question. It says, what are y'all doing, right? It says, you are offered $80,000 a week for the rest of your life, but you must cut off your family members. What are you doing, right? So somebody by the name of the toddler, he posted a picture of Itachi. So if you don't know, Itachi, but he killed everybody in the Uchiha clan except for Sasuke. He spared his brother, but everybody else ended up dying. His parents, his friends. So he gonna kill his family for that $80,000. I'm so sorry guys if you heard my fan. I forgot to turn it off before I started the video. But anyways, we are now going to bronze with Coconati. Just taking a little bit, and we're going to talk about the next meme. I picked these memes because they were all school related. I'm starting off with this one, the one that's up now. When you almost get caught cheating on a test, so you play it off like it's the hardest exam of your life. I know with me, I rarely cheated, but sometimes I had to do what I had to do to pass that exam. I didn't cheat when I was in college because I was afraid that I was gonna get expelled or get kicked out. So I cheated in high school, but it's only when I was taking calculus. So when I was in high school, we took college grade calculus, and that thing was so hard. I was like, how the hell? So I would cheat off my girl Samantha sometimes. Hey girl, if you're watching. She was smart when it came to math. She's a math teacher now actually, so it fits her, but I just could not get everything, but I passed. But when I was in college, I did not cheat. I was too scared to cheat, afraid that I would get caught and get like a F. I couldn't afford to get no F. Okay, so the next one says, if homework was a person, and you see Hashirama said, I'll deal with you later. He's talking to Madara. I know with me, I was a procrastinator in college and in high school too. Like throughout my whole career in school, I've always been a procrastinator. I was called what they call a 11:59er, somebody who waits to the last minute to do their work. I tried so hard to break out of that habit, but I always did it no matter what. I felt like I could work best under pressure, so maybe that's why. I could never do my work early enough, or early in general. I always wait till the day before or that exact day to finish my work. But kids, don't be like me. Do your work ahead of time. When your parents want to talk about your grades and you see Obito disappearing. So with me, I didn't get many bad grades. I mostly got, my A's, my B's. Occasionally I'll get a C or the bare minimum, and that's when my parents had a problem. They was not trying to hear that you couldn't get no B or A. They wanted us to have great grades. In order for us to get good grades, my dad would give us prizes. So like if we got a whole bunch of A's throughout that semester or that marking period, he would give us something. So that kind of motivated us to make sure that we got good grades. Shout out to my mama and daddy. I know my mama watches my videos. Hey mama. So this one says, how did the two laziest kids in school end up running the village? So if you don't know, in Boruto, Naruto finally became Hokage. That was his dream. He wanted to become Hokage since he was younger. And Shikamaru is, I don't remember what his position is, but it's kind of like his assistant, I guess you can say. I'm using the Fenty Beauty highlighter in Hustler Baby. So yeah, Shikamaru's similar, like I guess you could say his not really his assistant, but like it's kind of like his right hand man. So Shikamaru helps him out a lot. We just add a little bit on the nose, just a little bit, and down the bridge of our nose. And you can put some here too by your cupid's bow, just to give that little extra shine. And we're going to blend it out. I like to blend mine out with the Beauty Blender. Boom. Boom. Now we are going to get started on the eyes. So I'm going to be using the combo of the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place and some spare shadows that I have from MAC. Some loose shadows that I have from MAC. So I'm going to prime my eyelids with some concealer. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn and Ivory. So I'm gonna mix these two together and put that on my eyes. I'm gonna put that all over my eyes, just so when I put the eyeshadows on that you can see it better. Now I'm gonna set that with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. We are going to do the Morocco, this orange shade right here first. So I always like to start off with just a little bit and just keep on adding more product at a time. I don't like to put too much on it because if you put way too much on it, you can't take it off. So just a little bit and just start blending in. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So you can always go and add more, but you can't take off. So always start off with a little bit at a time. Take Embark, this really beautiful brown shade by MAC, and I'm gonna put that on the outer part of my eyelids. Like I said, always work with just a little bit and then go ahead and start add more if you need more. I swear with that orange shade, I look like Naruto when he's in sage mode. This is a huge coincidence. I really do look like Naruto when he's in sage mode. I was not planning on that. Even though this is a Naruto themed video, was not planning on that. Sorry about that, my camera had died. Okay, so now we are going to add that gold shade. It's the Sephora's eyeshadow. They're loose eyeshadows. This is in the shade 291. For this one, Kakashi, why you cover your Sharingan eye all day? And he says, well, I'm a copy ninja. I would hate to accidentally copy your uselessness. So everybody always calls Sakura useless. She was a useless character, and I used to think she was until she became a medical ninja. When she became a medical ninja, we're going in Morocco again just to blend it out. When she became a medical ninja, she actually proved that she actually can fight, and that she just not someone who just lets Naruto or Sasuke fight for her. Now that she's an adult, I like her a lot better, because when she was younger, I couldn't stand her. She was always bothering Naruto and hitting Naruto. But now that she's an adult, I like her so much better. She became the top medical ninja. I'm gonna go put some liner on and some lashes on, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I am back. I'm gonna try to make this quick because my camera is dying. But I'm back, I put my lashes on. I hope you guys can see the look still, but yeah. So we're gonna do one last meme while I do my lips. I'm going to use the chestnut, the matte chestnut lip liner, and I'm going to use the Sephora liquid lip stain, cream lip stain, sorry I should say, in 75. Okay, so the last meme, it says Leaf Village, and you see it's the two ladies, you know the meme where the lady is yelling? And then you see Naruto as a kid, and you see it's the cat. Naruto was considered like, poor Naruto, I felt so bad for him when he was a kid. Naruto was treated differently. Nobody wanted to be bothered with him. All the kids' parents told him not to play with him because they knew that he was a Jinchuriki. So when Jinchuriki has one of the tails, one of the tail beasts in them. So he was a Jinchuriki of the 9 tails. And everybody was afraid of him because of what happened with the 9 tails the day Naruto was born. So Naruto's father sealed the 9 tails in him because the 9 tails had appeared and was making a ruckus throughout the town. Naruto's parents ended up dying, but they sealed half of the 9 tails into Naruto and the other half into his father. So ever since then, everybody was afraid that it was gonna happen again. So that's why everybody was afraid of Naruto. I just felt so bad for him as a kid. He didn't have no friends, no family. Both his parents died. So he was literally on his own. The third Hokage pretty much raised him. So, poor thing. I felt so bad for him. So last thing I'm gonna do is just spray my face with the MAC Fix Plus. That went in my mouth. Ugh. Oh no. I love this look. It's like a soft glam look. It's cute, you know? It's real cute. If you guys like the video, subscribe down to my channel down below. Give your girl a like. And until next time, peace.